Haas F1 team principal, Günther Steiner believes there should be a rethink over Formula One's budget cap rules, as the paddock awaits news of what action Red Bull may face. The FIA announced last week that Red Bull was deemed to have breached the $145 million budget cap last year, something the team has strongly denied. The findings from the FIA's financial audit claimed Red Bull had committed a minor overspend, which is within 5% of the budget cap, equating to $7.2 million. Talks are now ongoing between Red Bull and the FIA about a potential accepted breach agreement, but other teams and drivers have been clear in their calls for strict action. Steiner said he had no idea what sanction Red Bull may face, but felt tweaks were needed for the financial rules moving forward, including a reduction of what is considered to be a minor breach. "It should be smaller, in my opinion, now thinking about it," Steiner said. "I call it now a $140 million budget cap, 5% is $7 million. But in the $140 million, you have got certain expenses which you cannot change. So these expenses are not $7 million on development, these expenses, 5% on the development, it's a bigger number. The percentage is the same, but it makes a bigger difference. I think we have to rethink that when the next Concord agreement is written." 2021 marked the first year in which teams had to comply with the financial regulations, but they were invited to do a voluntary audit in 2020 to prepare for the introduction of the budget cap the following year. Steiner said that it was difficult to comply even for Haas when it did the voluntary audit given the complexity of the rules, saying the FIA was very, very strict on it. "There is no leeway anymore in how they present their stuff, you need to do a good job," he said. "It's not only the finance people, it's the people on the car, like with the car parts you use and all that data. It's hard work to get these all in order. So it's not an easy task." Although the FIA has outlined the potential sanctions for teams who commit a minor overspend of the budget cap, if an accepted breach agreement is reached, there can be no loss of Constructors' Championship points, Drivers' Championship points, or a reduction in the cost cap. Steiner felt it was a weakness of the financial regulations that had to be learned from in the future. "All these things, it's a first time," he said. "If it would be clear, we wouldn't be here speculating what has been done. Going into this, achieving to have a cost cap, you need to have respect for however we pushed ourselves along to have one. Now we just need to better them. That will just come with time. Now we just need to better them. That will just come with time. Not change, but make better, which includes change, obviously."